Well, 1 year. Joyeux Anniversaire FanFormula. Yes, yes, it's that time. A year of FanFormula. Wow. Has it been that long? I can't believe it myself. I mean, just to think. What was I doing around about this time last year? Yeah, I was actually just in my fledgling months as an aspiring motorsport journalist, and things have changed quite considerably. But yes, guys, actually no, you have to take part in this. You have to be a part of this record-breaking achievement. Come on, we need you. FanFormula needs you. I mean, come on. I wouldn't be doing it unless I loved doing the hell out of it. I mean, it's just great to be a part of it, and with what Grace has achieved over the last year is fantastic. It's phenomenal. It's stupendous. It's amazing. It's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Sorry, I had to put it in there. But hey, let's get on with the questions. So, sloppy mistakes. Oh, there were a few blunders. Sebastian, you're a naughty boy. Narain, where was your brain when you were thinking of going around that corner? And then Michael, biggest blunder of the night. It does really show now that we are looking very closely at seeing what happens to Herr Schumacher in the coming months, because there's been a lot of speculation, and Will Buxton put a very good piece on his blog about silly season. So don't be at all surprised if something happens very soon. So yeah, his was the biggest mistake of the night. Whose performance most impressed you during the race and why? I would have to say Timo Glock, but also not just Timo, but the whole of the Marussia outfit, because they managed to secure 10th place in the Constructors' Championship ahead of Caterham. Well, it was about time, wasn't it, guys and girls? But good job to Marussia for doing a fantastic job. It does go to show that you've got to be, it's got to be at the right place at the right time, and Singapore definitely was the right time for Marussia. So congratulations to them all on a great finish to a great race. And here's hoping that things could get even better in Japan. Suzuka, here we come. Question 3. The race ran to the 2-hour time limit, but was only 2 laps short of race distance. Do you think that the race should have been allowed to run the full distance, or was the 2-hour rule a good thing for the race? I think if we had had more safety car periods throughout the race, then yes. But it was two laps off, so I would have thought they could have made it a special dispensation to have done so. But rules are rules, and the FIA make the mandates. So now this I didn't know of, because I've if you aren't aware, I was at the Brick Car 24 Hours at Silverstone. I was incredibly tired. I was incredibly sleepy. I'm still, in some respects, a little bit tired from that weekend when I pulled a 38.5-hour stint. And just before I was on this, I was speaking to Dan Wells, who is very, very busy at the moment, tweeting. I'm not going to tell what his energy supply sources are from, but it was quite entertaining to have a chat with the Twitter-powered racing driver here, when obviously they're 7 hours ahead. So good on him. He's doing really, really well. If I was so Charles Pic received a post-race 20-second penalty at a day's community service after his free practice 3 incident. If you were a steward, what other community service penalties would you have given to the drivers at the Singapore Grand Prix? Well, I think that Narain Karthikeyan should have had a dunce hat on his head, on his helmet, or have a special one designed for Suzuka, so it gives even more aerodynamic drag around, say, 130R, for instance. Michael Schumacher should have a bumper like the bull bars on the front of cars. He should have one on the front of his W03 for Suzuka, but then that could actually be a bit of a catch-22 because it might protect him, but it might not protect the person in front. So I think Jean-Eric Vergne should be issued with a no petting backside. How can I say? Oh, what is it? Yeah, Jean-Eric Vergne. I'm sorry, but you do not slap another guy's backside, even if it's sort of like like some people do. There should be a restraining order about slapping other blokes' bottoms in Formula One. Definitely a no-no. Maldonado should be made to remanufacture gearboxes with X-Track for obviously not listing and not boxing when he had a hydraulics issue. Amongst his other his discrepancies of behaviour, I think this season. But I think those I could come up with so many stupid ones because of lack of sleep, deprivation, that kind of thing. So, guys, what I'm going to say to you now is get involved. This video is public. I'm sorry, this video is public. So please join in the fun, help FanFormula break another record, and I'll see you next week. Oh, and by the way, nice little surprise courtesy of yours truly. And no, it's nothing to do with the right view. We've had all that, we've done all that, but this is something different, and I'm sure you enjoy it. So, I'll see you next week, just before Japan. So, ciao ciao for now.